Hi, what's going on YouTube? In this video I would like to share with you my 2 techniques which changed my life and improved, of course. During this year I just started to use diary and bullet journal, which is plans for each day, and I've got some experience which I'm ready to share with you. So guys, and I just would like to ask you just put thumbs up to help this video to grow up. Let's get this video on the way. Let's go. First of all, I would like to say that 3 months I already completed with these 2 techniques, and in the beginning of this year I decided I have to change something in my life, because each day probably was the same, you know. Each day I lived and I didn't understand what I'm going to, what is my direction, what is the final goal of my life. That's why I just found a random video on YouTube with this thing like bullet journal, your daily planner, and through this tip I found myself, and now I just would like to share with you my experience. Probably you have to buy 2 notebooks, not something handsome like, no, just notebook for your notes. First of these notebooks is like your analysis or your thoughts, and the second one is bullet journal. Let's get started from the first one. This notebook actually is your working instrument, and first of all I would like to say about Hanshi technique. This is a Japanese technique which was popular among samurais, and the samurais actually use this methodology to analyze, to improve their lives. They just tried to find a solution of their mistakes, of their difficulties in life, and to become better. When you don't know like what to do in life, you have to start this immediately. Now I just will make a little instruction for this. You should just open this notebook and write down below the date of the current day, you know, and you should to start from the date of the current day, and just write next like what I've done or analysis. By steps you should to analyze this day. For example, you don't should spend the concrete time, probably the night. No, you should do it like when you feel to do it, because you are not a robot. For example, what can you write? Your positive thoughts, bad thoughts, your experience, your bad experience, probably some mistakes. And what about mistakes? Yes, of course, you should analyze. For example, you got scammed because you tried to sell a bicycle, but you didn't sell it because a client didn't come to the meeting, to the appointment. Okay, you just write what did you feel that day, that moment. For example, why you was angry and so on, you know. Through this analysis you just came up to decision, to final conclusion of that problem, how to avoid the situations like this in the future, you know. And that's why it's so important. Also your happy moments like during the day. For example, I've passed 2 exams for today. I'm going to write it because next day I will know that I've completed yesterday 2 really important tasks, and these things will get me the confidence, the self-motivation. This is so important to fix your thoughts, to make your mindset stronger. And now let's go for the second methodology. A second notebook is actually my daily planner. It's a bullet journal. How to use it? Actually, you should to fill a whole calendar for the whole year. Why is this important? Because you will see amount of days which you have in the year. You also can write something important for the next 3 months. So next, just bullet journal. Bullet journal, what does it mean? It's 1 week, 1 concrete week which you will follow. Now you will see an example of it. I mean, during this week you will have several tasks, and these tasks you have to complete by each day, actually by yourself. These 2 techniques by yourself and for yourself, because it's important for you, not for me. Actually, it's your progress, your life. During this week you just put random tasks which you should to follow and to complete, and you will see the progress in the end of the week, because you will get your life under control, and you will get motivation to achieve it. Really important, because you follow your life like a pathway. This is the instruction how to fill the bullet journal. A filled square means that you completed the task. A medium filled square means like you have to put this task to the next day to complete it later, and the empty task means like you didn't complete it. In conclusion, I would like to say, guys, that these methodologies helped me so much, and that's why I just filming this video. And you will ask how I filmed this video, because no, right now I just would like to mention that this is my probably attempt number 15. I still recording it, and right now like 11 o'clock, but I really would like to share with you guys this methodology because it's so helpful. and so nice to use it, because you can make your life better through this experience. And you have seen the instruction, and of course you are not a robot. If you didn't write something for the one day, or if you didn't complete some task, that's not a problem, guys. The thing why is this important, because you can talk with yourself, and every single week, every single day is your growth, is your progress. Because if you didn't do anything during the day, you're gonna lose. But if you completed even one task out of 5, you already win. Every day you become better. So guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much for your attention, and just put thumbs up to help this video, and see you in the next video.